Welcome to Business with Social Purpose. Opportunity International Canada is a global microfinance charity with a vision of a world in which all people have the opportunity to achieve a life free from poverty with dignity and purpose. In this series, we hear from Opportunity's corporate partners about how being a business with social purpose has had a positive impact on their companies, employees, and customers. We hope you are as inspired as we are. Companies are seeking ways to strengthen and deepen client relationships. I'm delighted to be joined by Ellen Covey of Elevate Financial, who will share how she's transformed her client relationships from transactional to transformational. Welcome, Ellen.
Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
I read a recent article where you said that Elevate's ability to form meaningful, authentic relationships is a key way to set you apart. Can you share how, as a financial advisor, you've been able to form deep relationships?
Sure. Finance is an interesting world. It is easy to have a transactional relationship in that space. There are financial instruments and tools. They're not much different from each other sometimes. So there's the only thing that we can offer that's a differentiator is how we want to treat our clients. We knew immediately when we started the firm that we wanted to be relationship-based. We love people. We want to serve people well. Finance is sometimes intimidating. It can be overwhelming. It's often emotional. So being able to work in a space where we come alongside our client and provide not just great financial solutions, but also that friendship, that relationship that becomes transformational as your clients actually become your friends.
That's wonderful. And I know financial literacy is the skills, knowledge, and confidence to know about financial matters. And I'm sure that relationship that you've built with your clients is you're encouraging that and enabling that confidence. So that's to know that they can ask you questions and you'll give them those straight answers. So that's amazing.
We want to educate and equip and empower. Those are sort of our three principles because we are intimidated and we often, we're experts in so many other things, but somehow personal finance is often missed. And so being able to come alongside, teach people, share, have plain language conversations, we try to take any negative emotions out of the process and really want people to feel confident. Our tagline is conquer your money. And it's got that sense of like, you are the boss now, you win.
Yes. Excellent. I was reading on your website about Project 5 and 5. Can you tell us a little bit about Project 5 and 5?
Sure. Project 5 and 5 was born from the idea that we wanted to start giving back right from the beginning of our firm foundation. We wanted to take 10% of our profits and donate it. We wanted to also engage clients in that way. It's very easy to just take part of your profits and donate it to the philanthropy or organization of your choice. However, we wanted to partner with clients and find out what matters most to them and how we can contribute in that space. So Project 5 and 5 is simply taking a 10% donation, splitting it in half. 5% goes to my favorite charity, which is Opportunity International, of course, global microfinance for women. And 5% goes to a client's favorite charity. So at the end of each planning session, we ask a client what matters most to them, who their favorite charities are, and we put them into the proverbial hat. And once a month, we pull out a client's charity and 5% goes to them. And it's really fun.
Oh, wow. That's so generous. Thank you. Thank you for supporting Opportunity. And just that's so different to ask clients for their input. What's their reaction when you let them know that you're going to donate 5% of your revenue to their charity of choice?
It's actually been really fun. It's run everything from instant understanding and buy-in and all the way through to people looking at you sort of skeptically thinking, why would you do that? That doesn't make sense. What do you want from me? So it's been a hoot to have all those conversations and say, no, you don't have to do anything. Just tell us what matters most to you. And that gives us the privilege of partnering in something that's meaningful to the client. It's been a great way to really get to know somebody because, of course, where you donate is where your heart is most of the time. So it's been a wonderful way to create a new level of relationship and conversation with clients.
Exactly, right. You can really see what their heart is, what matters, maybe issues that haven't come up in your conversations about the financial products, but maybe you learn some things that are going on in their lives or their families' lives that you wouldn't otherwise know about. That's amazing, and people love it. Or I guess we all are a bit shocked when people want to know about us and what's happening. Truly want to know what's happening in our lives. When you're speaking about your relationship with your clients, it's making me think of opportunities relationship, our loan officer relationships with their clients. Whenever I go to the field and witness the interaction between the loan officers and the clients, I'm just blown away by the depth that's there. And you can tell that they don't just know about the successes and the struggles of their business. Our loan officers do know about what's going on in that person's family, what's going on in their community. And you can tell that there's a real deep relationship, which we've always said has set us apart as well. And that we joke that we don't all have that relationship with our financial advisor at home. But lucky for you, your clients, lucky for your clients, you do seem to have that relationship with them. So that's beautiful. I'm glad to know that that's possible here in Canada as well.
Yes, it's been a real privilege to get to know people at this level. We joke that often our clients are transformed into our friends, and the majority of my client meetings start and end with a hug. This last year has been really difficult as we sort of wave at each other from across Zoom or the room. But yes, it's been very, very precious. It's a privilege to get to know people and to be able to speak into really a sensitive area. And so being able to become friends with people has just been such a treat. And it really is the why of our business, is impacting people, using business as a force for good, but also being able to elevate people's relationships and how they feel.
So when we think about transformative relationships, we think about how it benefits both parties, right? It's often not just a one-way street. So when you see the relationship with your clients transformed, how has that impacted your business and impacted you?
Oh, that's a great question. I would say that it has really been the foundational why of what we do. Financial planning is not, a super exciting industry. I don't know very many people who, at 7 years old, what do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be an insurance agent and an investment advisor. So being introduced into this in a serendipitous way, I think the why has become the relationship. It's the financial plan is simply the tool. And yes, we can make people's lives better, and we can positively impact people for good. We can, contribute into even their entrepreneurship, the growth of their business, taking care of their employees. There's many ways that we can serve them in that space, but it's the relationship that keeps us coming back. It is what drives everything that we do. It is the servant heart in which we can go above and beyond when you need to. Part of financial planning that we forget is on the other side. When something does go horribly wrong, you have an insurance tool, or you have to make a claim because something has been devastating in your family. Being able to come to a place where you are greeted with love and tenderness, and for sure tears and flowers every time, because it is that relationship, and it is being able to come and put your arms around somebody. Life is hard, and we don't know what the future holds. So the smart piece is preparing for it, but the why is being able to link arms and walk somebody forward into a tough space, knowing that you can provide some comfort and some actual financial support.
Transformation is one of our core values, and we firmly believe in transforming lives of our clients, our donors, and our lives as well. And we see, and when people are involved in the work, how there is transformation. So I'm delighted that you felt that as well.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for speaking with me today, Ellen. And thank you for using your business as a force for good.
With Opportunity International, corporate partnerships are not transactional, they're relational. Each partnership is unique and tailored to the needs of the business. We love developing mutually beneficial partnerships. Connect with us to find out more.